Oh man, this is going to be great. We're going to talk about art and show art.
Yeah.
Um, I think Isla's our guest speaker today. So Isla, do you want to lead the way? You want to show off them pigtails?
Okay.
Oh, whoa. There's a echo situation. Maybe there's another computer in there that you can go in and
just
put it on mute.
Mute it, yeah.
Yeah. While Isla's doing that, we'll have who wants to lead the way? How about me? Show off mine. I did the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. So during the pandemic, we lost our scissors.
Yep.
So I had a giant afro. And there, now you can see it.
Yep.
That was the first WEquil Punk NFT digital art. And I basically looked exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except without the earring.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my punk. All right. Any comments from anybody? What do you think? Is that good enough? Like, is that a solid piece of artwork?
Yes, that is beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
very solid.
Thank you.
Solid.
Fabulous. All right. Should we go to Isla? She actually was the first one.
Sure.
Here we go. Yeah. Pigtails with the bow. Take it away, Isla.
Well, basically, I was inspired by Sumay's. So at first I tried to do one like my dad's, but it wasn't very good. So then I saw Sumay and I liked it a lot. So I tried to do something like that. And then then Sumay made the bow. And
Oh, nice.
so yeah, I think I just followed I tried to make something that's unique, but also followed the instructions.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's adorable.
Yes, I love the ponytails.
So one of the things I like about the simplicity of this, which we're clearly stealing the CryptoPunk approach to doing this digital art. But so the little white that's up here, and then also the slightly brighter gray on the sunglasses. So that's to show like a reflection of where the sun's at, right? It creates like a shadowy effect or a lighting effect, right?
Yeah.
I need that. So do I put like a little white dot on my fro, or how do I do that? I want to do that too.
You need like a little bit of shading on your fro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that could be one improvement.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Who's next?
I can show mine. This is mine, and I made this little thing on top because I always have like little things coming out of my hair. I have no clue why my hair grows like that, but I want to have like, it's very simple, but you have small little things that are like you can tell that is my hair whoop that always comes out of the top of my head. So, yeah, that is my NFT. And yep. That's pretty much it.
Comments? Any thoughts?
I really like the little thing poking out from the head. For mine, I also have a little thing sticking out of it. I think you inspired me to do that. Yeah.
Let's go find Mina's. Is Mina in here? Or we still need to drop it in? Oh no.
Oh,
all right, so Mina, you're gonna have to
no.
share your screen and show yours.
Well, I can show it through Slack because she does have it in her Slack. Wait, let me just, if I copy image URL, I can pull it up here. There we go.
Oh wow. Do you want to zoom in a little bit? There we go. Yeah. All right.
So the hand is doing this. It's like showing a peace sign, and I'm singing, and the thing on the head, I like to call that a spoing.
Spoing.
Sumay calls them whoopies.
I call them whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah.
And the face was inspired by a YouTuber who also plays Minecraft, and his the character's face looks kind of like that. Yeah.
So are you cocking an eyebrow? Like, are you doing one of these, like, or like?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
Wow, it's really bright in here. So you're singing? So you're singing while doing a peace sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Groovy.
Yeah, no, that's solid. I mean, this has got a lot of character to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. But we also have a lot of different art as well.
Oh yeah.
Just NFTs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mina, you should go on and share some of your
This is Mina's
wow.
character that she drew.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is Denatsu Sora. She is a werewolf that sings. The first time I saw her was in a music video with like a model of her dancing. I was very mesmerized by the the design of Sora, so I wanted to draw her ASAP. So here she is. The drawing speaks for itself.
I think so, yeah. No, that was good stuff.
Amazing.
Should we applaud?
A round of applause.
We should applaud for all the art, I think, as we go.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What about some of the I feel like some of your memes are also could be considered art.
Yeah.
Should we show off all the memes?
True art. Well, I only have them in Slack right here.
She sent you some.
Let me see. Find it.
Okay, well while you look for that, we could have somebody else share their screen and do we can come back to the memes. Let's keep going.
Sure.
How about Bridget? I like Bridget. Bridget drew a bunch of cool dragons and stuff. Let's let her share.
Sure. Well, you can share your screen.
Okay. Should I share my screen?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay, yes, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Blueberry, the octopus. He's very fancy, as you can see. So yeah, I just saw this tutorial on TikTok and I wanted to try it. So I just used the circle tools on my drawing app to just create this, and then I made him fancy.
I really love it. I might be obsessed. It's so cute.
Yeah, and then here's a dragon. This one was just born without wings, so she's a little weird. But I originally got her in a draw to adopt from someone. So like the people who wanted the OC, the character, could just like draw it and make a backstory, and I won with this drawing. So yeah, I named her Orochi.
So it's kind of like a Chinese style dragon,
Yeah, sort of.
right?
Mm.
The dragon, I don't know if you guys know this, but the dragons in China, the real ones, they don't have wings
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, they fly using magic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so here's another dragon. It's just a headshot. He was originally a human merman thing, but I'm better at drawing dragons, so I gave him a dragon form, and he's sort of like a sea wing because merman. So
Yeah.
yeah, he does have like some white freckles, but they're not very visible. So
Beautiful.
yeah.
Should we hold the applause till we get to the end?
Yeah.
Of-
And then
of
we'll
her
have like a
presentation?
super big applause.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I have this little galaxy dragon thing. I made this using a random color palette I found, and it looked really pretty. So I wanted to make it. So then I made it like this, and it sort of looks like a galaxy with the white splotches and the yellow shapes.
I really like the drip effect.
Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with different ways of ending the headshot, so I added drips, and it looked cool, so I kept it.
The drip effect.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, I use Ibis Paint X to draw, and it's yeah.
Oh wait, she's still talking. I'm sorry, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I use Ibis Paint X to draw, and it's free, and it's actually a really good art app, so I do recommend it. It does have ads, but they're not really frequent for me at least. So it's a good app. I used to use Sketchbook, but it wasn't very good. So I do draw traditionally, but I prefer coloring digital. So
Sweet.
Yay.
Was anybody else told when they were a kid in school and the teacher would say, okay, now for a round of applause, and all of the kids would be like, oh, we applause, but we have to do it in a way that's round. And so they would go, round of applause.
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
Yeah, that's why we do that. Makes
Sweet.
sense.
All right. Now I can see David over here. He's like really psyched.
Yeah.
All right, David.
I have.
Yeah.
Well, should
Maybe,
we show
hey David,
someone?
do you want to tell just share a little bit about your background, because you just joined recently? You're taking some Flutter classes and possibly looking into helping out with the web app team. Feel free to share a little bit about yourself.
For myself, well, I'm currently in university. I'm studying. I do IT. I'm taking Bachelor of Science in IT, and yeah, so far I started learning Flutter when Mike told me about it, and I'm still learning. So it's just been progress since then.
Sounds good. Well, you might want to look into Sumay's certification for Flutter.
Yeah, I heard about it during the last meeting before the break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until you get her certification, I'm not going to trust anything you write.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let's see it. David,
Oh,
what do we got for David? We can pull it up. We got it. Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. You want to zoom in?
Yeah. So I have really chubby cheeks, so I just wanted to capture that.
Your cheeks aren't that chubby.
I'm very chubby. Maybe the video is not showing how chubby I am, but I am.
Yeah.
I'm really chubby. Very simple. Compared to what these other kids are doing, it's really simple.
Yeah.
But considering I used to draw what's it called? Portraits using Illustrator. This is the simplest thing I've ever drawn.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Mine took me 20 minutes. I really put it together fast.
I took my time, and I was kind of relaxed, because to me, I think drawing is relaxing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. The first thing that stood out at me was the eyes. It was just like, whoa. You know, it really like comes in at you. So the choice of background color, I'm curious. Like, why did you? Because like everybody's kind of picking their own background color, but I'm curious why go with the red contrast?
It's not really red. It's I like colors that seem a bit washed out.
Colors that are what? Sorry.
A bit pale, washed out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a palish orange or between pink and something like salmon. Let's just say it's salmon maybe.
Salmon. Okay. Well, round of applause for David.
Yes.
Thank you.
We might want to hit a few other ones here. Do we have anybody else on to share that just doesn't have their video?
I think maybe Jane.
Okay, so
Is this hers?
let's do Mboya first.
Okay, yeah, let's find.
And then I don't know if he has his in here. Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
Nice. Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It's a very long neck.
I was just gonna say,
Your
Yeah.
neck is not that long. These are
but I
supposed to
but
be
I thought it might be
Yeah.
mean.
These are supposed to be accurate pictures.
And highly detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may have been watching a nature documentary on giraffes at the time.
Oh, is that right?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is Mboy as a giraffe.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
embroidered
but it was
giraffe.
my first art piece. I'm proud.
You should be proud. I would be
Yeah.
proud. Very cool. I did see like the Isla gave me the idea of having the color change a little bit on the sunglasses. But I noticed some of the other crypto, like some of the crypto punks, like some of them do it, some of them don't. But what do you think? Like contrast, because it's somewhat similar. And Boyas is kind of like a black giraffe version of mine without the earring. Right? My fro's
Yeah.
bigger. But like notice the difference in the sunglasses. Like I don't know, I feel like that adds a lot. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
add some detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Something
I
to
think in the
consider.
case of Sumay, it almost looks like a reflection of the sky and a grass ground. You look at Sumay's case.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. I don't know what happened to the other side of my sunglasses. It's just like on my face.
No, they just sit. Like some of those glasses will just sit on your nose.
Right, yeah, except it's
Yeah.
like way above my nose.
Okay, yeah, that's a
I
good
don't
point.
know how that's staying up, but yes. A
Sweet.
round of applause
Round of
for
applause.
the Mboy Giraffe NFT. Yay!
That one's selling for at least like $2,000.
Yep. Mhm.
I don't think that could sell for any less. It'd just be,
Yeah,
yeah,
disgraceful.
that would be pretty, yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's make sure we hit some of these that for the folks that aren't here. But is anybody else in the call? But we just can't see them.
Well,
But they can speak. Who do we got? Oh yeah, you could ask. Yeah, go ahead and ask to showcase. Anybody
I don't
else
know
here?
if she's there.
We good?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
But
All
we
right.
could show.
So yeah, let's start at the top. Make sure we didn't miss anybody.
Yeah. Well, we did. This is-
Mommy.
This I did this one as well.
So that's Dr. Lee Hong McPhail,
Yep.
PhD, CFA, FRM,
Yep. Mhm.
and that looks.
I would say
kinda
it's
like
pretty accurate.
It's kind of. I feel like the background color doesn't contrast enough with the face color,
Yeah, I
You
guess
know?
that's true. Yep.
and then the glass thing, same thing. There's no connection.
I made like some
Oh yeah,
some
yeah, the
shading
reflection.
in the hair. Yeah.
Well, what is her favorite color?
It's red, but I didn't want to make it like super blaring red because that would be like
You could make it salmon.
that's what. Yeah, I made it salmon color. Yeah. Yep.
Yum.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, then we'll end with the memes.
Okay. Cool. This is Rishi.
Rishi, CEO of WEquil Capital. This
Yeah.
guy's gonna be on. What time is it? At 3:00. So in 40 minutes, we're gonna talk about NFTs, more broadly the blockchain technology, and investing implications. And so he wrote a paper on this. But I'm pretty sure he spent more time on his NFT than the paper. So the paper's only like 20 pages long.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It's pretty good. He's clearly looking over there.
Yeah.
Almost nobody else is really looking anywhere except. Well, is Mina? Can you
Well,
go-
everyone has like their. I don't think I still have Mina's
Oh,
up.
okay.
But everyone else, they have sunglasses.
Mm.
That's what he
Mm.
doesn't have the sunglasses.
Yeah, it's got
I
solid.
can make another one. I could easily make another one.
Oh yeah, multiple versions. That'll be
Can
the
we
next
go to the
collection.
next one?
Yeah, let's keep going here. All right.
Okay, well this is Vishal.
So Vishal is Rishi's brother. He's a professional artist, so
Yeah.
you know
It's
he's
like-
he's probably making the rest of us look bad, but
Yeah.
Those things look like ears. Like one's down, one's up. Why is
I think
that?
that might be the hair.
Is that hair? Is that a hat?
I don't know.
We should slack him and ask.
Yeah.
We're talking about him.
Yep.
Maybe he's on Facebook. See if he's responding. You can keep going. I'll check and see if he's writing.
Sure, yeah. So this is, the beautiful Vishal. Okay, let's go down. This is the one that Abby made, which is super good, and she's going to be leading our green demo day November 27th with Corinne Lee, and yeah, she just jumped in here and made one. So this one is actually really, really good. So
It's glorious.
yes, glorious.
Oh, here. Vishal equals 21st century 8-bit Picasso.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, and he'd like to say, glad you guys love my non-fungible token. Yeah. It's excellent. Okay.
Yes. This is the one.
Ooh, Doc PJ.
Doc PJ.
Now that's got some character.
Yeah.
But the red eyeballs,
I think those are sunglasses.
are those sunglasses?
I think those are very, very red sunglasses.
They are glasses, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They're kind of scary.
It's a little bit, I feel like the one thing, I love the beard,
Yeah. And the mustache.
but the eyeballs, they're almost piercing. It's like
Yeah.
laser
I
eyes.
think I'd want more mustache.
Yeah. We need like the.
I recommend more mustache.
All the
Can we
mustache.
pop and look at his old one real quick?
I think he was following the
Hold on.
October theme.
It is? Where? What do you
Spooky
mean it's
October
still?
theme.
Oh, I think that he's still got his old one up for his profile picture.
No,
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had another one that was really cool,
Yeah.
but it was not fitting with the 24 by 24 bit.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
And this is Betty's. Which is very good.
That's actually,
Yeah. It's like has a bunch of shading and stuff. That's
It's
actually
it's perfect.
yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah, that is really good.
That's selling for like $5,000,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else would be disgraceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally.
Yep.
I mean, if
Mhm.
one sells for even like $100,
Mhm.
then all of a sudden a lot more people are going to be interested in the collection.
Right, yeah.
So maybe we lead with like some that, just to try to get a little attention before we come up with like the one like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to talk strategy. We got to talk strategy on how we approach the collection. That'll be part of the talk at 3 too.
Yeah.
Oh
This
no,
is
you gotta love
Austin's.
this. This
Yeah.
looks exactly like him too.
Yeah, exactly.
Show the actual picture of Austin on Slack. Yeah,
I can.
yeah. Austin.
Austin's?
Yeah, that's Austin's.
Cool.
This is an
There's
actual
Austin.
picture of Austin.
Zoom in on his head.
Okay.
Really zoom in. That's Austin. Now go to the NFT.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Zero difference. They're like exactly the same.
Go back and forth again really fast. See? See?
Did you even see anything?
I didn't even notice that you changed the screen.
Yeah.
Most accurate NFT
Yep.
award
Mm-hmm.
goes to Austin, I think.
Then there is.
Then he drew a bear, but you got to see the actual bear. So there's a picture of
Right,
a bear.
Let's see.
He put it in project. Oh yeah, just zoom in. You can just Oh, there you go.
This
Put
is
that right next to it.
This is the actual bear.
That's the actual bear. Now watch. She's gonna change the screen. Did you
You
notice
didn't-
anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think he
Austin's
probably
really good
cheated.
at
He
this.
probably put this through some kind of software
Yeah.
to just do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then we have this one. I think is this?
I can't remember who that's from. Oh no.
I think it might be Progress.
It might be Progress.
Yeah, I think I saw in the What's that? That was the one.
I think it might be Progress, but he's gonna send us a new one. There's something
Yeah.
about so some of the folks in Nigeria, they were sending these, but they were like a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know they want to be a part of this. When they first came, that's where we coined the term WEquil punks, was actually and talking to them.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 5 weeks ago. Sweet.
And then this is, I don't know who this is.
I think that's Jane,
Is that Jane?
right, David?
Jane.
What?
Yeah, Jane.
Yeah, that's
That's
Jane.
Okay, she's not here right now, but she'll be back. She's doing something.
Okay.
Cool. Well, we also have Isla's Art Museum. as
Oh
well.
yeah, let's do the art museum. But first, let me just point out that she stole my earring.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. All right,
Very
let's
cool. Now, Isla, you can present your art museum.
Yeah, I'll share my screen. Okay. So here is my art museum, so I can run it. And then, so basically, in my art museum, I am going to show you how like there's a login page, a sign up page, like where you can see paintings and famous statues. And also, this is something you can't do in real art museums, is you can have like a quiz for the paintings and statues. So I think this is I like the digital I like the digital way of approaching things because, first of all, it doesn't cost any money, and it also helped me learn more how to code and stuff like that. So first, if you go into the login page, you'll see this. You could also go to sign up, and if you enter your username and password and click sign up, you can go back to login and log in. So if I log in, it'll say that. And I also coded it so that if you put in the wrong username and password, then it won't let you in. And here is the paintings page. So here you can just see a bunch of famous paintings. And one of the things about what I did here, and Sumay helped me a lot with this, is having a custom widget. So what that is basically a way to code a lot of things the same way without having to waste a bunch of code. So you're able to do that. And so if you look here and I go to home, this is a custom widget. And here are all the paintings. And so I'm able to do that really quickly. So now, if you go to here, this is basically a drawer widget. You're able to go to a paintings quiz, answer all the questions, and it'll also show you your score after here. And then, so if you go to the statues page, there aren't as many statues here, but like I said, it's really easy to add more. And you're also able to go to a statue quiz. So what I liked about doing this was that it helped me learn a lot more about Flutter and how it's useful to use Flutter to build your apps. Also, it was really fun for me because Sumay helped me with the idea, but it was mostly my idea, and I was able to learn through the process while enjoying it too. Thank you.
Encore! Encore! I'm just like, it's just my little baby's all grown up and building apps to showcase her artwork. Just so proud. I'm sorry.
Glasses back on.
I'm put on my glasses. I mean, like, Isla, you're so good at presenting. It is shocking. It's like, I remember you first started presenting things, I think just in the beginning of the pandemic. You know, you would actually, no, it wasn't even the beginning. It was the Froen girls.
Yeah.
That was the beginning. Like my fro was this big and then it slowly got bigger.
Yeah.
By like the fall, by like a year ago, it was like a decent size fro, right? And then we did our first podcast and Isla came on and she was initially just like really quiet, reserved. And then as the fro grew and the podcast grew, I think we probably did like 50 of those.
Yeah, Isla's presenting skills grew.
Isla's presenting skills grew with the fro.
Even when we cut off the fro.
Her
they
presenting
kept
skills
growing.
continued to improve.
Unlike the fro.
Correlation is not causation.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I know, right? Yeah. Anyway, but now it's like when we go back through the demo days and we see we've got all these presenters, it's like Sumay does great. Then Isla comes on and it's like, so let me show you guys about this thing. It's just like, whoa! Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm talking on my own kid, but wow, that was so cool. We gotta like put all these NFTs and pictures and stuff on the WEquil app just using Isla's museum.
Oh yeah, we can show all the NFTs in Isla's art museum. Go to the
Well,
art
until they become famous, it's called the art museum. Usually that means they're famous paintings.
Oh, they're gonna be famous.
Yeah, they are famous within WEquil.
From like
I think we should just be putting our NFTs and especially Mina's memes that we still have to get to right next to Picasso.
Yeah, because people are like, okay, the Mona Lisa, Doc PJ's NFT, no, Vishal's NFT,
Oh,
and they're like, I gotta check this out. This
we
must
could
be
even let
pretty
people
legit.
vote. Can we build it with Flutter? We can make a little voting thing where everybody that has an account, if they publish a project, they get to vote on paintings. And we could all go in there and vote up Vishal's.
Yeah.
And nobody vote
Like,
on the Picasso.
See, yeah. Vishal's NFT is better than the Mona Lisa.
We voted.
Yep. Everyone decided. Yep.
I also had one more thing I wanted to share. It was the WEquil family project I did. So can I share that?
And then we'll go to Mina. I want to get to some of these memes.
And I have an article.
All right. What? Oh, you wrote something. Of course.
Okay.
Writing.
Yeah. So I'll I will show that. Okay. So.
Oh, wait 1 second. Just Bridget, be careful when you got a lot of ice in a glass like that. 'Cause we're live on TV, and if the ice just so happened to break and it just right over your face, then you know what we would have done.
It's actually not ice; it's a bunch of lychee jellies.
Oh, I couldn't tell, but I'm just saying, if that would have happened, we would have taken that clip.
It
that
all
would have
falls
been the
on your
intro.
face, and we're all just like,
And
yay!
Yay! It's exactly what we would have done.
Yep.
Just so you know, just be careful.
Yep.
All right. We are live on TV. Okay. All right. Isla, take it away.
All right. So I'll just share my screen. So here, so after my WEquil punk, well, my 2 WEquil punks, I just got like, I just found that like pixel art and like drawing in pixel art was actually really fun. And even more fun, like sometimes than
how
like
my smile is like
actual
twice
drawing.
as big as everyone else's.
And you made Juna.
Yeah, I did make Juna. And so I was able, I started just drawing. First I just started drawing a person. Then I intended to draw me. And then I thought it looked more like Sumay. So Sumay was actually the first one to be drawn in pixel art. And then, so I added a little bow because I thought on my WEquil punk the bow looked good, so I added a bow. And then
That makes sense. Sumay's always going around with her bows.
Yeah.
And she teaches her Flutter and Python class simultaneously. The way
Yeah.
she does it is actually with the bow because
Yeah.
it helps to draw attention. So
Yeah. I always wear bows. That's just, yep, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Bows. Yep.
Sorry, please continue. It was an important factoid I just threw out. Go ahead.
So it was really fun making Sumay. So I started making all Sumay's pixel art, Sumay's emotions like angry and sad and excited.
Where
And
are
then
those? Where are those?
oh,
In Slack.
I didn't take a screenshot of them.
Oh,
Oh.
but they're in Slack though?
No.
No.
Oh,
Well,
I want
but
to see all
anyway.
the emotions of Sumay, but go ahead.
And then I realized how easy it was to change her. So I started making, next was Daddy with his fro, and then my mom, and then me with my egg shirt. And then I made Juna. And I think I'm gonna experiment with Juna a little bit more because Juna has lots of positions. So yeah.
She actually only has two. One is her on the table eating food she's not supposed to, and
Yep.
with her head off the dog bed on the wooden floor.
For some reason, she always does that. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So
Yeah. So anyway, that's my presentation for this WEquil family project I made in pixel art.
sweet.
Amazing.
That was not a round of applause, Bridget.
Yeah. That was just like a few little claps.
There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Oh man, I want to make a GIF out of that. I'll do that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. The Mina meme. So
We only have like 12 more minutes until we have to play the.
we'll just skip what you wrote. No. All right. We'll do the memes. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay. Quickly do the memes.
Oh.
Why
You
is
can also
Sumay
not-
going last?
This is.
You want to zoom in on these? Okay. This is great.
This one was very accurate.
That is very accurate.
What's great is that, like, you guys don't see this, but she reacts faster than anyone across all four
Well,
Sometimes I try to
eight
race her.
Slack groups.
I am in
Sometimes
8
I-
Slack groups total, though.
Sometimes
Why
I
does
see
the
something
speed of light have a
posted.
face?
That's what light looks like. Sweetie.
Yeah.
She didn't know that.
Sometimes I try to race Sumay, like Joe posts something, and I'm like, okay.
Go. All right. Let's do the next one. Let's do the next one.
Okay.
Oh, this is hilarious.
It's so true, though.
Oh yeah, let's be honest. Like this is the first. When was the last time I was on the WEquil School kids demo?
I don't get it.
I think the minimum viable projects one.
Go.
Yeah. a
This
while
this
ago.
this is one of the most fun ones, I think.
Can you please explain? I'm not
So
explaining.
Joe is a wonderful, funny guy, and it's nice to have him in Zoom meetings. But when he's not, it's like we're fun.
We're fun. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay. Nope, that's Austin's face. No,
That's a
that's
bear.
his bear. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. I
He's about to
This
say
is
his first words.
I have an idea. Really? Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. How did you do the light thing on my eyeball? The red light thingy?
You just make slightly transparent lines and some kind of spray paint effect.
All right, that's
I guess.
cool. Let's ask the group, like, do memes count as art?
Yeah.
Yes, they're the most
Do they?
beautiful type of art.
They're
Yeah.
masterpieces.
I mean, no, I'm curious.
Definitely.
No, I'm serious though. I'm like, is it? And we can run the promo and not do the initial
Okay.
agenda thing, so we have more time. No, seriously, like what is art?
Yeah, this
I
entire
mean, art is a creation of like can be anything. Like writing is a form of art. Memes are literally art. Drawing is art. Painting is art. Carving is art. Clay sculpting is art. So
I think I have
yes,
the
memes are literally
definition.
art.
What is your definition, Isla?
I think it's a way of showing your ideas in a visual, like in a visual way, in a visually appealing way.
Okay, but like Mboya drew out a schematic for our virtual classroom that was not intended to be art. It was just part of our work on the app. Right?
Yeah.
That would not be art, right?
Yeah.
Unless he put it in a modern art museum. And then it would be.
Yeah, well, it's also like, it's like, I think these like modern art critics, they put like a chimpanzee or just like some monkey in the same room as like a piece of paper and some paint, and it was just like playing around in the paint and putting it on the piece of paper, and they submitted it to a modern art museum and said that some famous painter painted it, and then they like framed it and everything, and it was like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
That NFT would easily sell for 8,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? David, no, just tell everybody, dude. You get to talk too, even though you're not a kid.
I think you're
We
muted.
can't hear you though.
Oh, sorry. My internet is a bit slow, so yeah. I was saying I think art is anything you do with passion, because people say skating is an art, skydiving is an art, anything. I think it's just the passion behind it.
Oh wow.
That's deep.
Two really powerful definitions. One, that art is anything you do with passion. And then I thought what Bridget, can you say your definition again? Because I thought that was good too. Like it just resonated.
I don't remember what I exactly said, but like art is literally anything that someone creates, just any creation.
I don't think that's what you said before. I
So
feel
no,
like it's
like
broad. Because then
Yeah.
that like that kind of removes the meaning of it if it's too broad. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, but like art can be anything though. It's just like art is in the eye of the beholder, eye of the creator.
Hmm.
It just matters on how you think of it. Art's different for everyone.
What if it's something that's visual that elicits like an emotional response?
What do you mean?
Anything that's visual that elicits an emotional response.
Yeah.
But what if someone does create a piece of art and it's like something that does elicit an emotional response for them, but nobody else? Is that
I have a
only
better
art?
Well, I mean,
question.
emotion
That
is
would be
different for
my
everyone too.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah. Well, it's just one of these things that it's interesting. I feel like a lot of it's a semantical argument, right?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Maybe
like,
it should be more like what should be the purpose of art, because then
oh,
I mean, art doesn't have to have a purpose though. Art can just be something someone does for fun.
yeah, but then that's the
that's
purpose.
the purpose.
Oh, that's
But art can also be accidental if it's possible.
oh yeah, that's
But then let's say it's accidental, but it fulfills it fulfills the same purpose that maybe if someone was trying to do art purposefully, then they would like try to like fulfill some objective. And then maybe someone does it accidentally and it fulfills that objective, and then people would then call that art.
I feel like this would be a really good article
Yeah.
for somebody to write is like, what is art?
Speaking of articles.
All right, fine.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. So I wrote an article about going from creative to intellectual intelligence, and basically like this is kind of more this is related to art because it's kind of like a lot of like things like art, things like games and music are just more naturally interesting and relatable subjects for people. And so that's just something that you just see a lot of kids doing these types of things naturally. And so and it's a really, really useful skill to take something like your artwork and to create a project to share it with people so you can actually add value using the things that you create. But then that's also the thing that I talk about in this article is how to take that interest, which is extremely valuable and extremely important, but also expanding onto other less like naturally interesting and relatable subjects, maybe things in the STEM field and things like programming that are a little bit harder, and so you might not be naturally super interested and super excited about at first. So basically, like with creative and intellectual intelligence, creative intelligence is basically the ability to take things that you're really interested in and being able to create a project about it so that you can add value to others. And with intellectual intelligence, it's basically kind of expanding your curiosity into trying to deeply understand the world around you, and that will include things like STEM and other harder subjects. And so they're both extremely valuable pillars, but then that's also one thing that some people struggle with is um is is like moving from this first pillar to the next one in that progression. So one thing is to integrate intellectual intelligence into your projects within creative intelligence. And the way that to do this is like maybe you're still doing something.
Isla's project.
Yeah. It's like
Perfect
maybe
example.
maybe you're still doing something with art that's more naturally interesting, like Isla's art museum, but you're integrating programming or something that is within intellectual intelligence that is expanding your curiosity and it is expanding your intellectual intelligence while you're still creating projects that in related to art that is more naturally interesting. So that's like one perfect example that Isla showed today.
Sorry.
Yay!
Sorry, we're not doing that anymore. Oops.
And one thing I wanted to also talk about is like why intellectual intelligence might be harder for young people, because a lot of what makes learning like really fun and engaging when you start to get more interested in things within intellectual intelligence is being able to draw connections, being able to take your prior knowledge in a bunch of other things, and then when you learn something new, seeing how does this relate to all the other things that I've learned about in the past. And that's just, if you haven't been alive as long, you don't have that body of knowledge, that you don't have that context in order to apply the new thing that you're learning about. So that's one thing that just makes transitioning harder, is just you don't have as many things to draw connections to see how this applies to everything else. And
Does everybody understand that point? I thought that was a really good point.
Uh-huh.
Because the first thing you mentioned, I think that's really straightforward, right? Mm-hmm. Leveraging your interest, but then applying more intellectual, like STEM type aspects to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like this other one is a little bit more deeper and philosophical, might go past people, but
yeah. Well,
what do you think?
I mean, I think it's just like with that
I want to try to get a little conversation going. Sure. So anybody want to respond to that kind of in their own words? Like, do they get that last point? Do they agree with that point? All right. No? All right. So the basic idea here, go ahead, Mboya.
Yeah, and saying total agreement. Especially with the part of context. That really does play a big role.
So I think the reason why this is so important is that it's like you have to learn enough about the world in order for learning more about the world to start to become more relevant.
Yeah.
Right? So like if you learn something about history, like, Columbus sailed the ocean in 1492, and, you're telling a 5-year-old or 6-year-old that,
mm-hmm.
and they're sitting there going, okay, that's nice. Like,
cool.
How is that relevant
They don't even they can't even apply any knowledge to know what 1492 actually signifies.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, how like what was the state of the world in 1492? I don't know. What is this random number? I don't care. Like, because that's oftentimes what that is going to translate to is I don't care because I don't see the relevance.
Yeah. But if they got all into ships, for example, and then they learned about like wooden ships and they had like sailboats and stuff, oh, that's cool. And then be like, oh yeah, well, Columbus sailed the ocean in 1492. That was around the time when ships looked like this. And now all of a sudden they're connecting it to like their knowledge of ships, and they're like, oh yeah, I know what ships look like. Oh, ships used to look like that. Now they're connecting it. They're like, oh, there's a different kind of technology for these ships, right? So yeah, I feel like there is like a point where you know enough about a subject like history where all of a sudden it becomes way more interesting to learn more about history because the relevance is already in your neural network.
Yeah. So that was the tip that I was saying that is in the next paragraph is to try to not just like, okay, I'm going to try to get into intellectual intelligence. I'm just going to like dig really deep into one subject. It's probably going to be more useful to learn a little bit about everything because then it will open up your mind to the possibilities of things that you could go deeper into and give you hints as to like what might be more naturally interesting to you within intellectual intelligence, but then also everything else is just going to become a lot more interesting once you actually like kind of build knowledge in a bunch of different areas that allows you to make those connections.
Yeah.
So
it's deep. All right. We actually do need to quickly move up here.
Sure. Should I?
We're going to do
the
WEquil Capital one is only 3 minutes long.
Right.
But yeah, we need to wrap this up in like a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I was saying like there's going to be a steep learning curve, but mostly when it's also thinking about when you want to transition is you should be in a position where you want to be interested in intellectual topics, even if they like intellectual intelligence topics, even if you aren't interested in that moment, because just trying to force yourself into those things when you don't even see like what's going to happen at like the other side of this journey of like transitioning between these two types of intelligence, if you don't even want to reach that goal, then that it's just not going to happen. And so that's what I close my article with is the biggest step you can take is the first of wanting to develop your intellectual intelligence. So
cool.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and
Yay! Yeah.
Really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and put up the
Yeah, I need to pull that up.
Well, actually, do you want to go up? I can play it from here.
Sure.
And do you want to just put up the agenda for a second? Put the agenda up on the other computer for a second before I start it.
Okay, cool.
All right, sweet.
Thank you guys. Bye.
We're not going to close this out, but if you want to, you can stick around and listen if you want. But just turn off your cameras and turn off your mics. And we're going to talk about NFTs some more, but from the investing side at WEquil Capital. This is great. This is so much fun. Thank you so much. Yeah. Great job, everybody. All right.